Dorothy grew up in Vancouver in a broken home. She moved around a lot and took care of her younger siblings as her mom was working quite a bit. Dorothy got a job at the local Dairy Queen to help pay the bills, and this is where I met her. A customer named Paul came in one day, got to know her, and convinced Dorothy to send her pictures to a magazine in LA. Soon thereafter, Dorothy moved here and immediately got lots of modeling and acting jobs. She skyrocketed to fame. She also got married to Paul. Unfortunately, it was an unhappy marriage for Dorothy, and they separated soon after the wedding. And Rick, it looks like the headstone is still too wet. Can you try a different angle? No, we still can't read it. I think we're going to have to let it dry for a while, Rick, so let's take some time now and retrace Dorothy's final moments of life. On August 14th, 1980, Dorothy left Peter Bogdanovich's house on Copa de Oro Road in Los Angeles. It's at the top of your screen. She had been awarded with a new Jaguar car for her modeling success, but she sold it to help support her family back home. She was driving an old green Mercury Cougar that day, down to her estranged husband Paul's house on Clarkson Road at the bottom of your screen. She didn't tell anyone she was going to see Paul, but it's believed that she was going to tell him that she wanted a divorce. We don't know exactly which route Dorothy took that day, but it's likely that at some point she came down Westwood Boulevard. Rick and I walked down Westwood from the cemetery, which ironically is right in between her starting and ending points that day. Assuming that Dorothy came down along Westwood Boulevard here, she would have crossed LaGrange Avenue, gone past Mississippi Avenue, through West Olympic Boulevard, and across Tennessee. She might have stopped at a red light at Pico Boulevard. She drove through Cushton Avenue, made her way past Esther, and through Ashby Avenue. Then Dorothy would have driven her little green Cougar over these train tracks, down past Brookhaven, and then right on Coventry Place. Once Dorothy got to this point, she had a choice. She could have continued straight under the freeway and gone somewhere else, anywhere. Or she could have turned right to see Paul. We all wish she would have kept going. Sadly, she chose to turn right onto Clarkson Road. As she approached the house, I wonder if she was confident that her meeting with Paul would go well, or if she was scared about the potential for violence. She pulled up and parked her car right here, got out, and entered the house through this door. Poor Dorothy would never see the daylight again. This is a picture of some reporters looking at Dorothy's abandoned car the next day. This vlog is meant to be a celebration of Dorothy, so I'm not going to talk about what happened inside the house that day. Dorothy had some money in her purse which people think she'd planned to give to Paul to help him on his way. A few hours after she entered the house, both she and Paul were dead. Dorothy's death had a profound impact on a lot of people. Many songs have been written about Dorothy, including hits by Prism and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Most notably, Vancouver superstar Bryan Adams wrote, "The best was yet to come," shortly after Dorothy's death. At least 2 movies have been made about Dorothy's life. One was called Death of a Centerfold, starring Jamie Lee Curtis as Dorothy, and Star 80 starred Marielle Hemingway as Dorothy and Eric Roberts as Paul. In fact, they shot a few scenes of the movie right here at the house. Lots of books have been written about Dorothy too, including one by Peter Bogdanovich called The Killing of the Unicorn. Her life continues to influence many people to this day. Before we head back up to the cemetery, I wanted to try and get a shot of the back of the house. I haven't seen this shot anywhere before. Well, we're back at Westwood now with a few more of the famous names here: Marilyn Monroe and Hugh Hefner. The sun came out briefly and it's dried up a little, so let's try one last time if we can read Dorothy's headstone. Dorothy's Dairy Queen, which many people in Vancouver think should be a historical place, is currently being demolished to be replaced by a big condo tower. I took some video of it as it sat abandoned, and I hope to post that very soon. I'll also do some other vlogs on Dorothy's homes, schools, and other places she's visited in Vancouver, so please look for those. And if you have memories of sweet Dorothy, if you were blessed enough to meet her, please comment below. I'd love to read about that. And it looks like, yes, the headstone is dried up. So let's see what it says. It says Dorothy Stratten, February 1960 to August 1980. It says that Dorothy was very brave, good, and gentle. And it says, "We love you, DR," for Dorothy Ruth. Sweet Dorothy, we miss you. Thank you for being so nice to me when I met you in the Dairy Queen. You're the greatest gal whatever was, and whatever will be.
Yeah, okay. Well, you feel free to take photos. Oh, yeah, they're over